In this video, we're talking about line graphs and when to use them. So, what exactly is a line graph? Well, the rather obvious answer is they're a graph or a chart that has information recorded in a line. Just like a bar chart, they have two axes, allowing them to compare two different sets of data. One along the bottom and one along the side. Incidentally, if you haven't already, watch our video on bar charts. It covers some of the basic rules of these charts in much more depth. So, the information on a line graph is recorded as a series of data points. Here, I've ranked how happy I am on the left of the chart using a scale of 1 to 5, with 5 being ecstatic. I've then placed the work days of the week along the bottom, Monday, Tuesday, and so on. Each day, I've recorded how happy I felt, which gives me a set of 5 dots. You can see here that by Tuesday, all my optimism is gone and I've realised how desperately long it is until the weekend. To make this into a line chart, all I need to do is draw, you guessed it, a line connecting each of the dots in order. This gives you a better idea of my slide into sorrow throughout the week and then my bounce back into happiness as it hits the weekend. So why do we use a line graph? Well, a line graph is useful to display data or information that changes continuously over time. A bit like my mood in the last graph, we are looking at a thing that changes. This could be almost anything, like the weather, confidence in politicians, or money in our bank accounts. This usually gets recorded here on the left of the chart, on the vertical axis. We then typically record time along the horizontal axis. This could be in days as before, but it could also be in minutes or even years. There are other uses for line charts, but typically, if you want to record something other than a change over time, you may be better suited using something else like a bar or pie chart. Here's an example chart showing the percentage confidence in news media, like TV and newspapers. Along the left, we have our percentage of how many of us are confident or believe what we see or read. Along the bottom, you have the years when people were polled to get this information. Here are the dots of when data was collected. And now, here is the line that joins those dots up. You can see here that the dots are no longer shown. Most line graphs don't show the actual dots of information, just the line. That's an important point. If we draw a line here on the graph, we can read off the percentage for 2010. But earlier, when we saw the dots, we didn't actually have a poll for 2010. So this information is based on our knowledge that the figure was here before and here afterwards and must have passed through that value in between. Even so, line graphs are extremely useful when you want to see how something has changed and make predictions for the future.